My name's Summer, and I'm a visual artist. I started doing the work that I do now when I was going through a time of transition, and I needed to find a way to express myself. And finding a nonverbal way to communicate things that were difficult to otherwise convey sort of became the right thing that sort of helped me along my path. And so I sort of started working with visual art, which I'd done in the past when I was much younger, but in a way that sort of accessed both the rational and the very intuitively creative. And I sort of integrated those in a way that really became almost a meditation. It was very comforting, and I just sort of found solace in that and continued to build on it. My favorite thing about being an artist is that it really gives me an opportunity to be myself as freely as I can be. Because as the artist, as the creator, I can select what I would like to express. What really catches me at a moment or an instance or anything that, sort of calls to me, I can bring into life in the way that I wish it to and communicate to the others in a way that hopefully brings meaning to that individual as well. The collection that is here today that I'm presenting is sort of the culmination of a style that I've really been trying to grow and establish coherency with. It focuses a great deal on what I love, which is detail, as well as form. I love to create something that has structure, but also to create that element of chaos within it that sort of embodies the unconscious, emotional, intuitive part of the mind and of existence. And I think that fusion, which I've steadily sort of been working towards perfecting, or at least hoping to perfect, is what I've tried to encapsulate in this particular collection of my work. With respect to my process, I guess what I end up working toward is creating the form, which is done in just all black and white, usually starting with pencil, and I then ink it, usually. But then I add the second component, which to me is the most exciting because it's literally the color and the vividness that animates the piece itself and kind of brings the passion to it. So I do create the individual thing itself, the basics of it, and then I kind of fill in every corner. So it's that simple process, but fun process that sort of forms what I do. In the future, I would like to explore different mediums. I like the balance that I create with my art, but I've never really had the opportunity to work seriously with acrylics, and I'd love to experiment with utilizing gradients within each color block rather than doing simple block coloring. My name is Summer, and I'm a raw artist.